Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to AEW Universe Mode. We are here just 7 days away from AEW Grand Slam. We have a lot going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are kicking the show off with the number one contender, the man who will main event Grand Slam next week, Keith Lee. So here he comes, the man who will be challenging MJF in the main event of Dynamite Grand Slam next week. The limitless Keith Lee. Keith Lee, he is undefeated thus far in All Elite Wrestling. Keith Lee making his way to the ring. So Keith Lee bringing the power to Dynamite tonight, just 7 days before he challenges for the world title at Grand Slam. But he takes on the broken brilliance that is Matthew Hardy. Matt Hardy making his way to the ring. Broken Matt. It's absolutely wonderful to see him here on Dynamite. So Broken Matt Hardy in action tonight against Keith Lee. It goes off. So without further ado, here we go. Keith Lee out of the gate pounces on Matt Hardy. Now Keith picking him up. Hardy counters Matt Hardy with a punch to the back. And now Matt Hardy grabs him. Hardy into Bulldog to Keith. Down goes Keith Lee as Matt Hardy's standing over, and there's a kick. Matt goes for another kick. Keith Lee grabs him, kicks him in the ribs. Kicking him now. Matt Hardy goes down. And now Keith Lee picking him up. Keith Lee pulls him in, and Keith Lee grabs Matt Hardy, pops him up, going for a powerbomb. Matt Hardy fights out of the powerbomb. Hardy with a right hook. Matt Hardy kicks him in the ribs now. Hardy takes down Lee. Hardy now with a kick to the back. Down goes Keith again. Turn him over again. Hardy with Lee. Up to one knee, now back to his feet. Matt Hardy grabs Keith Lee. Keith Lee fighting back. And Keith Lee elbows Matt Hardy off of himself. And now he pulls him in. Keith Lee's got him up on his shoulders. And Keith. There's a Samoan drop from Keith Lee to Matt Hardy. And now limitless Keith Lee grabs Matt Hardy. Throws him off the ropes. Hurricane Rana from Keith. And now Keith Lee picking Matt Hardy up again. Keith Lee with Hardy. Throws him in the corner. Big body splash there to Matt. And now Keith Lee picks him up. Keith pulls him in. Scoops him up. And Keith Lee throwing Matt Hardy into the ropes. Matt Hardy went through the ropes. Keith Lee pulling him back in now. Remember just a couple weeks ago in his debut on Dynamite, Keith Lee threw Pac out of the ring that way. Keith Lee with a clothesline again connects. And now Keith picking up Matt Hardy. Keith Lee with a headbutt. Scoops him up again. Keith Lee. Oh God, here we go again. Just continuously throwing Matt like a rag doll right now. Goes for a kick. Keith Lee pushes him away. Now Keith goes for a kick again. Matt Hardy got him in the face. And now Matt Picking Keith back up to his feet. Matt Hardy with Keith Lee up. Matt Hardy. Side effect from the broken one. Cover. 1, 2, no. Lee getting the shoulders up. Keith Lee gets the shoulders up now, and Matt Hardy looking to end it. Matt Hardy looking to put Keith away with twist. Whoa, Keith caught him. Oh, Matt Hardy trying to pull away. Keith Lee's got a firm grip on his arm. Matt Hardy kicks out the knee. Keith gets caught. Hardy went for twist of fate. Keith Lee caught him. And Keith Lee with a sidewalk slam. Keith Lee going up to the top. Keith up high. Keith Lee with moonsault to Matt Hardy. A moonsault to broken Matt Hardy. That one might have broken him for real. And now Keith pulls him in. Lifts him up. Going for a spirit bomb. Hardy fighting back. Hardy. Side effect to Lee. Matt Hardy kicks him in the ribs now. Takes him down. Hardy gonna look for another twist of fate. Matt Hardy. Twist of fate to Keith Lee. Cover. 1. No! Keith Lee kicks out at 1. Keith Lee kicked out of the twist of fate. A move Matt Hardy has been winning matches with for nearly 30 years. And Keith Lee kicked out at 1. And now he scoops Hardy up on his shoulders for Big Bang Catastrophe. 1, 2, 3. Keith Lee gets the win. The #1 contender to the AEW World Championship, Keith Lee, knocks off broken Matt Hardy in our opening contest tonight. Keith Lee is going to Grand Slam next week with his undefeated streak in AEW intact. Keith Lee is set for action next week against MJF. Are we looking at the next All Elite Wrestling World Champion?
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, the AEW World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, and the man that Keith Lee challenges next week for that AEW World title. MJF marching down the ramp now. Last week, he and Keith Lee, he's had war of words with Keith Lee almost every week now. Whoa, whoa, cut my music, cut my music. Keith. You know, I've been thinking a lot since everything you said to me a couple weeks ago when you had the nerve to accuse me of only being loud because you think I'm not smart. Well, Keith, let me tell you something, genius. I'm clearly a lot smarter than you ever have been because I just made you wrestle a match against Matt Hardy. And now, you're all alone in the ring. Get him. With Brian Cage! MJF's fairly recently acquired muscle, Brian Cage, jumping Keith Lee from behind. Wait a minute, there's Wardlow and Cage, they face off in a loser leaves town match next week. Wardlow scoops Brian Cage up on his shoulders, drives him into the mat. But now he gets Keith Lee up on his shoulders for F10. Wardlow showing his loyalty is to MJF and MJF alone as he power bombs Brian Cage as well. Wardlow not only sends a message to MJF's opponent for next week, but his own. Let's move on with the rest of Dynamite. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some singles action up next. As here comes All Ego Ethan Page to the ring. Ethan Page marching down to the ring tonight. He's got some singles action against one of the men in next week's #1 contenders match to the AEW World Championship. So All Ego Ethan Page makes his way to the ring, but ladies and gentlemen, he takes on Chris Jericho. Jericho is 7 days away from battling Jon Moxley and Darby Allin in a triple threat match. Chris Jericho making his way to the ring. He is rejuvenated. He feels, I talked to him earlier today, he says he feels significantly better about himself after getting that, after taking some time off to kind of soul search after his losses to Malachi Black back at All Out. So Chris Jericho making his way to the ring here for some action on Dynamite. So it's Jericho and Page, one-on-one. Here we go. Jericho with a right hook. There's a chop. For another one, Page firing back with a right hand. But now Jericho grabs him, pushes Ethan Page away, and Jericho with an enziguri. There's another kick from Jericho. Chris Jericho's got him down. Jericho went for another kick. Ethan Page now up to his feet, sweeps the leg. Ethan Page picking Chris Jericho up to his feet, kicks at the knee. Notable by his absence is Scorpio Sky tonight. As now Jericho getting picked back up to his feet by Ethan Page. Page with a right hook. Knocking back Jericho. Jericho with an enziguri. There's another kick. Now Jericho's got him down. Jericho with another kick. Jericho grabs Page, spins him around, throws Ethan Page now off the ropes. Jericho, they collide. Went for a right. Ethan Page gets caught. Jericho picks him up for a suplex. Ethan Page counters. And now Page pulls Jericho in. Fireman's carry. Gutbuster with that knee strike there. And now Page picking Jericho up to his feet. Ethan Page with a right hook. Jericho kicks him in the ribs. DDT. Chris Jericho taking him down. There's a kick to the back. Now Jericho turns him over. Chris Jericho takes out the arm. Cover on Ethan Page. 1, 2, no. Ethan Page getting the shoulders up. Right hook connecting to Jericho now. Jericho grabs him. Imagine what an upset this would be for Ethan Page if he could knock off Jericho here. As now Page gets whipped off the ropes by Chris Jericho. Jericho's got him down, kick to the back. Chris Jericho turning him over. Jericho has Ethan Page working over the neck now is Jericho. And Chris Jericho with Ethan Page takes him down. Page now getting back to his feet, and Ethan Page knocks him back. Page grabs Jericho, throws him into the corner. Ethan Page, clothesline. Now Jericho taking Ethan Page up to his feet. Ethan Page for a right hook. Jericho countered. Oh, a forearm strike from Jericho. There's another kick. Jericho picks him up into a seated position. Now Jericho working over the neck of Ethan Page. Chris Jericho takes him down. Jericho with another kick. Now Jericho grabs one of the legs of Ethan Page and snaps the leg. Jericho, he desperately needs to get a win here tonight. He's got to get all the momentum he can heading into next week's matchup with Allin and Mox. Because Jericho, he's arguably the least favorite to win it. It's that Tiger back, that butterfly suplex backbreaker
And now 53-year-old or 52-year-old Chris Jericho to the top rope. Jericho. Double axe handle. As now Jericho getting up to his feet, and Chris Jericho into the walls of Jericho. The walls of Jericho are in. Ethan Page is crawling towards the ropes. Jericho trying to tap him out here. But yeah, like I was saying, this is a must-win matchup for Jericho tonight, and he does get the win. Because Jericho needs that momentum he just got there. He desperately needs that momentum heading into next week. Because Darby Allin and Jon Moxley have both been picking up wins left and right for months now. Moxley having only had one singles loss in AEW so far, and that being when he lost the TNT title. Allen's only loss in AEW being his tag team title matchup against the Good Brothers when he was teaming with Cody Rhodes back at Revolution. So now Jericho finally getting another win heading into next week's triple threat matchup. Chris Jericho with a big victory. Chris Jericho gets the win, but we got more action coming up next. Bryan Danielson in action.
Join the Dark Order.
Okay, Dark Order theme messed up for like the 9th time in a row. But 10 of the Dark Order making his way to the ring. I will make a note about that theme.
Join the Dark
So
Order.
Preston Vance with the Dark Order making his way to the ring. He's got Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, and Eric Redbeard accompanying him to the ring. Preston Vance marches down to the ring. Xander, why do you always skip certain entrances? Well, that time because the wrong team was playing, damn it. But he takes on the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Danielson making his way to the ring. Bryan Danielson back on Dynamite. It's been a little while since we've seen the American Dragon, but it's great to see Danielson back here on Dynamite. As the American Dragon makes his way to the ring. Danielson versus 10. This is going to be a interesting matchup. A battle of size and speed here, I would say. Power versus submission. So Danielson and 10 lock up as 10 pushing him in the corner. Aubrey getting between the two here. Oh, and it's Danielson that takes the cheap shot. Slap from Danielson. Forearm strike. Uppercut connects. And Bryan Danielson now. Preston Vance now with a back body drop connect. And Dark Order 10 with a kick to the back. 10 takes down Danielson. 10 turning him over now. And 10 takes out the arm. 10 with an elbow to Bryan now. 10 is dominating the early moments here. Danielson got a few shots in the first few moments, as now 10 picks him up at Danielson, pushing him away, and Danielson, went for a drop kick to the knees. Catches him, spins the leg out, drop kick, takes out Dark Order 10. Danielson turning him over now, and Danielson grabs the arm. Bryan Danielson with the arm of 10, takes him down. Danielson throws him in the corner. Danielson with a drop kick. Danielson now with another drop kick connects. Danielson picking him up. Bryan Danielson pulls him in. Danielson now kicking 10 while he's on the ground. Bryan Danielson grabs the arm and stomps it. Went for a right hand. 10 with a clothesline. And now 10 standing over him. Takes him down again. Need to recover. 1, 2. Well, Bryan's got his hand on the ropes, ref. And now 10 grabs Danielson. And cross body into the corner. It is all 10 at the moment here, but Danielson. Oh! Looked like he was about to try and fight back into it. Gets put in the ropes now. Danielson counters. Bryan Danielson, drop kick again connects. And now Danielson finally going to try and get back into this one. Right hand connects. Went for another kick. Enziguri to 10. And now Danielson picking him up to his feet again. Bryan Danielson throws him in the corner. Danielson, drop kick attempt. 10 out of the way. 10 grabs Danielson, throws him across the ring. And now Dark Order 10 tries to grab Danielson, who kicks out the knee. And again, Bryan Danielson kicks out the knee. Tried to grab him. 10 now with Danielson across the ring. Here comes 10 again in the corner. What's he thinking here? Goes for a right. Danielson counters. There's a kick. Bryan Danielson up to the middle rope. Danielson, tornado DDT. Danielson's getting fired up now, and Bryan Danielson taking him up to his feet. Danielson throws him into the corner. Danielson with 10. Whoa, off the ropes. Backflip off the ropes. Ducks him into a clothesline. Danielson taking down Dark Order number 10. Grabs the leg into a knee bar. Danielson with that knee bar locked in. That vicious knee bar gets the submission over 10. I was going to say Danielson has gotten many, many submission wins. With that knee bar over the last few years of LS11 Universe's existence, tonight appears to be no different as he once again taps out 10. Bryan Danielson gets the... Hang on, where's the light? Sorry about that, everyone. A bit of technical difficulties, I guess. Lights went out for a moment. More action up next, though. So we have some singles action up next as here comes Team Taz to the ring. The FTW mindset is strong with Team Taz, as there's the leader himself, Taz. There's Ricky Starks, there's Powerhouse Hobbs. Hobbs is going to be the one in action tonight. Hobbs and Starks making their way to the ring. It is, as I said, it's going to be Hobbs in action. As I said, we'll send him when we send him. Just hasn't really been a spot for him yet. So Team Taz making their way to the ring. Team Taz step in the ring. Powerhouse Hobbs is going to take on A man who comes from wherever and weighs in it, whatever. Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy making his way to the ring. I'm putting about as much effort into the commentary as he is into the entrance. Apologize for that. Orange Cassidy, though, he's been a fan favorite in AEW pretty much since his arrival. Cassidy makes his way to the ring. So it is Cassidy versus Hobbs one-on-one here on Dynamite. Without any further ado, here we go. Hobbs, oh my god! Overhead belly to belly, throws Cassidy like it's nothing, kicks him in the back. Hobbs now turning him over, and Will Hobbs with Cassidy lifts him up with a gut wrench. Drops him. Powerhouse Hobbs dominating right now. Hobbs with Cassidy. Puts him in the ropes, and Will Hobbs grabs Orange Cassidy, sends him off the ropes. Hobbs into a swinging neck breaker, taking down Orange. Hobbs into a cover already. 1, 2, no. Cassidy kicks out. Cassidy, oh my god, Hobbs. Military press, drops him. There's a kick to the back for good measure. Now Hobbs picking up Cassidy, scoops him up again. Hobbs now drops him on his knee. Will Hobbs is dominating right now. Cassidy trying to stagger back to his feet. Hobbs has been dominating. He hits Cassidy in the face. Will Hobbs throws him into the corner. Clothesline. Into another cover. 1, 2, no. Into a chin lock now. Going back on the neck is Hobbs. Cassidy has not gotten a single bit of offense in yet. Hobbs has been dominating this one. Cassidy is trying to get up, but Hobbs just cuts him off at every twist and turn. Now Cassidy, Orange Cassidy up to his feet. There's an elbow. And again. Cassidy. With an elbow strike, throwing those low effort kicks. Cassidy thrown in the corner. Clothesline from Hobbs. There's an elbow strike. Now Hobbs standing over Cassidy, turns him over. Will Hobbs grabs Orange Cassidy around the waist for another gut wrench. Taz is loving it, by the way. Takes him down, does Will Hobbs. Again, Taz is just, he's loving this dominance from Will Hobbs right now. Hobbs turns him over, and Hobbs kicked at the knee. Will Hobbs has him down, kicks him in the back. Hobbs with Cassidy. Powerhouse now puts Cassidy in the ropes, and Will Hobbs with a right hook. Take Cassidy down again. And a right hook takes him down a third time. Takes out the arm for good measure. Will Hobbs into another cover. 1, 2. Cassidy still kicking out. Cassidy picked up by Hobbs. Hobbs gets knocked back. Cassidy with a right hook. Hobbs counters. And now Hobbs runs him over like a freight train. Hobbs now into a cover. Will Hobbs dominates his way to that win.
Powerhouse Hobbs dominates his way to a win over Orange Cassidy tonight. That is a huge win for Hobbs and a huge win for Team Taz here tonight on Dynamite. That is not all tonight. We have some women's tag team action up next as we're going to see Thunder Rosa and and Ruby Soho teaming up. And then we had that huge main event coming later tonight of Adam Cole versus Penta El Zero Miedo. So the team of the Librarian Leva Bates and the Bunny Alley await in the ring, as here comes out first the Runaway Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho making her way to the ring. She is prepared for next week's matchup. She teams up with the woman she faces next week as well. Next week, we find out who's going to face Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, for the AEW Women's World Championship at Full Gear, which will be our next pay-per-view. Full Gear will not air for quite some time, though, on the channel. Full Gear is not going to air until April 19th, so it's a little bit of a ways away until our next pay-per-view. That will be 1 week after Bad Blood and 2 weeks after Bound for Glory. But here comes Thunder Rose out of the ring. Thunder Rosa making her way to the ring. So Rosa and Soho teaming up tonight against Leva Bates and the Bunny. So it's Soho and the Librarian starting it off. Here we go. Soho went for a drop kick. Hurricane Rana takes her down. Knocking her back into the corner now. Bates counters, and now Bates trying to take down Thunder Rosa there with a belly-to-belly, which buys Soho time for a right hook. Pulls her in, and back body drop. Out of the ring now goes the Librarian. She immediately gets taken down with a forearm now. And into a suplex. Out of the ring now goes Bates, and back in she comes, gets kicked in the ribs. Soho grabs her, takes her down. Ruby Soho now picking her up. And now Bates looking to make the tag to the Bunny. Alley tagged in, as is Thunder Rosa. Rosa tried to spring off the ropes, but Alley got out of the way, and now Thunder Rosa grabs her into a Hurricane Rana, taking her down. And now Thunder Rosa coming in with that quick offense. She has a big running knee strike. It is all Rosa right now. Huge head scissor takedown by Thunder Rosa. And now she picks up the Bunny again. Throws her into the corner. Tag made. In comes Ruby Soho. Now off the ropes into a double arm drag and a double penalty kick. Soho and Rosa working well together tonight. As now Ruby picks her up, goes for a kick. Oh, got her with that roundhouse. Picking her back up to her feet now is Soho. Ruby Soho pulls her in, and Hurricane Rana connects. Picking her up to her feet now, Soho. Sent over the top rope by Alley. Soho now going up to the top. And the Bunny with a chop. Soho counters though. Soho rolls her through. Cover. Ruby Soho for the win. 1, 2. No, nearly got her though. And now Ruby picking her up to her feet. Ruby Soho pulls her up into a Hurricane Rana. Picking up now. Alley back to her feet. Ruby punched in the face. Oh, and there's a shoulder block from the Bunny. Taking Soho back up again now, and now the Bunny grabs her, turning her over. Soho goes down to one knee. Punching her in the ribs now. Alley puts her in the corner now, and Alley tries to grab Ruby. Ruby Soho counters, hits her with a Hurricane Rana. And now Soho picking her back up to her feet, and Ruby grabbing the Bunny, throws her into the corner. Tries to go for a tag to Rosa, but Allie grabs her. Soho counters. And now Soho throws her back into the corner. Goes for another tag. Okay, so I'm going to break the fourth wall for a moment. So I turned off reversal limits because I was tired of having to restart matches because the computers would cheese all the way to take all the reversals, and then I'd have to restart the match and all that. One of the biggest annoyances I've noticed since turning off reversals is putting people in the corner to try and do tag moves. Takes forever, and it takes about 9 tries before they don't reverse. Anyways, back to reality. As now Allie throws Soho back into the ring. Soho trying to get back up to her feet now. She's up to one knee. Whoa, Bunny went for a kick. Soho grabs her, throws her into the corner. Tag made to Thunder Rosa. And now Rosa and Soho off the ropes. Double back body drop. Another double team from these two. As now Rosa picks her up, and Rosa Hurricane Rana. Keeping her away from her tag partner tonight. Another Hurricane Rana. Thunder Rosa on fire at the moment. Allie with a right hook, though, connects. Tries to grab her. Rosa counters, takes her down. And now Rosa. Oh! Drives her in the mat. Thunder Rosa into a cover. I'm not quite sure I agree with that rope break. Oh! Bates takes a cheap shot. Rosa tries to come off the ropes, so now Rosa wipes her out. And now Thunder Rosa picks her up, and Rosa kicks her in the ribs, pulls her in. Thunder Rosa drives her into the mat. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Rosa and Soho get the win. Thunder Rosa and Ruby Soho, they made a hell of a team tonight. But ultimately, they are going to be rivals next week at Grand Slam. Thunder Rosa puts down the Bunny tonight, plants her into the mat. Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa getting the win. Rosa and Soho get the win, ladies and gentlemen. The main event is up next. Adam Cole versus Penta, LS11 Mideo. In the immortal words of the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, I can do it nowhere near as well as he can, but it's time for the main event. As the Lucha Bros making their way to the ring, the team of Penta LS11 Mideo and his brother Rey Fenix, Pac accompanying them to the ring. They make up the team of Death Triangle, and next week Death Triangle is going to team up in 6-man tag action. So it's Penta in singles action tonight, though, for the main event. Penta, Phoenix, and Pac set for trios action next week. But Penta has to take on one of the best wrestlers in the world. One of the most charismatic men in AEW, Adam Cole. Adam Cole has the team of Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish backing him up tonight. So Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly will be in action in 6-man tag action together for the first time since September of 2021. The first time those 3 men are going to team up together. I'd like to remind everyone that September 2021 was almost 6 months ago. That was almost 6 months ago. But ladies and gentlemen, Adam Cole. So Cole versus Penta, one-on-one in our main event. Here we go. As they lock up, Cole grabs around the neck and Cole brings his knee into the waist of Penta. And again, one more for good measure, and Cole pushes him away into a super kick attempt. Penta out of the way. Now Penta's got him. Cole backflips out of it. Cole, super kick. Cole with a super kick to Penta. Right hand connects, knocking him back into the ropes. Cole grabs Penta, throws him through the ropes. Cole now gonna spike him on his head. Adam Cole picking him up to his feet now, and Adam Cole, right hook connects. Penta grabs Cole, and now Penta, El Zero Miedo, puts him in the corner. Drop kick. Cole getting back to his feet as Penta with a right hook. Penta now with a chop, knocking him back into the ropes. Penta sends Cole off the ropes, ducks him. Penta went for an elbow, got him. Didn't quite get all of that one, though. Kind of fell with Cole on it. As now Penta with a right hook to Cole. Penta's got it now, and Penta, Northern Lights to Adam Cole, takes him down. Cole getting back to his feet now. Cole with an arm drag to Penta. Right hook connects. Forearm strike. There's a chop from Penta. I know one specific person that's going to be watching this. A good friend of mine. I'll be very excited seeing these two face off in the main event. He knows who he is. As now Adam Cole being choked by Penta right now. Cole slides out of it though. Adam Cole for a right hook. Penta has him up on his shoulders. Adam Cole slides out of it into a reverse DDT. Cole grabbing Penta. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. Adam Cole with a kick. And now Cole grinding the face of Penta off the ropes. Penta staggers. Cole grabs him. Small package now. Center of the ring. Adam Cole for the win. 1, 2, no. Penta kicks out. And now Cole right hook connects to Penta. Went for a forearm. There's a kick to the ribs from Penta. And now Penta's got him. Penta throws him into the corner. Penta with a knee strike. Cole goes down as Penta kicks him in the ribs, and Penta over the top. Leg drop across the back. Takes down Cole. And now Penta with a stomp to the head as Kyle O'Reilly working his way towards the corner of Adam Cole. Penta's going up high. Penta's going to look to fly. Penta. Oh, he's telling Cole to get up. What is Penta thinking? He's a bit of a daredevil. Is Penta. Drop kick. Oh, and now Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly providing a bit of a distraction as Adam Cole sneaks in with a backstabber. Cover. 1, no. Penta getting the shoulders up, but Cole back to his feet. Forearm strike. Penta, forearm of his own. Penta with a kick to Adam Cole. Penta with Cole on the ropes. Penta with an elbow again. Takes him down. Adam Cole goes down as Penta picking him up to his feet. Penta kicks him in the ribs, pulls him in. Penta driving Adam Cole into the mat. 1, 2. Well, Kyle O'Reilly, doesn't matter how fast, how long he's got him down. Kyle O'Reilly making the save for Cole. Kyle earning his keep since his arrival to a couple weeks ago. 3 weeks ago now, I believe. As Penta now grabs the arm of Adam Cole, and Penta gonna try and snap the arm. Snaps the arm of Adam Cole. Cover. 1, 2. No! Adam Cole getting the shoulder up. Penta's got him in a seated position now. Cole. Elbow to the head. Super kick. Adam Cole, forearm strike. Right hand connects. Cole with Penta. Has him in the ropes. Cole pushing him throat first into the ropes. Adam Cole dropping Penta. Picking him back up to his feet now. Adam Cole kicks Penta in the ribs. Cole pulls him in, pops him up. Knee into the neck of Penta. Cole goes for a cover. 1, 2, no. And now Adam Cole picks Penta up to his feet. Cole with a chop. And again, Cole firing away on Penta. Penta counters, pushes Adam Cole away. And now Penta pulls him in. Penta looking for fear factor. Cole counters into a Hurricane Rana. And now Cole puts Penta in the corner. Cole turn them around. Adam Cole kicks him in the knee. Adam Cole. Panama Sunrise. 1, 2, 3. Cole finds the counter. And Adam Cole beats Penta. Adam Cole beats Penta El Zero Miedo in the main event tonight. You can see right there is where it looked like it was coming to an end. Penta popped him up for fear factor. Cole countered, hit Panama Sunrise, and Adam Cole gets the win in the main event. Thank you all for watching tonight's episode of AEW Universe Mode. I'll see you all next week for Dynamite Grand Slam. Until then, I've been Xander, and that was Dynamite.